I think the first reason is there's so many themes that are woven throughout the 3HO story and the Sikh Dharma story that are historically themes that have showed up in history, as well as these themes are so alive with us now as we're seeing the Trump effect of the craziness of this denial of the election results. And I think more than anything else, that we get to understand what happens when you've got a very charismatic, powerful leader who's mentally unstable. So this, and not only mentally unstable, but a sociopath, really, where they pose as people who are interested in the people that they serve, when in fact they get those people to serve them. That's it's a theme throughout history, and 3HO Yogi Bhajan he was a master at that. He was master in a lot of things, but he mastered this split world of getting people to fall in love with who he represented, when in fact there was the flip side of all of that had nothing to do with serving us. It was to use us for his own broken needs, really.
To use you all, to use
all of us. Yeah. And then when that got into the sexual part, serious abuse, not to mention money and the spiritual heartache, betrayal. So today, with the Trump situation, I don't think there's a huge difference between Yogi Bhajan and Donald Trump.
I think in bringing it to today's, in terms of like the themes and things that like we can pull out in terms of these power dynamics, the importance of like why speaking out loud about it is so important, because it's only through each other's stories that we experience ourselves outside of ourselves through each other, and then can break out of unseen patterns, so to speak.
Good. I agree. And I'm really grateful you're doing this. And not only doing it live, but then being able to create a platform where these stories can be gathered, so that the many stories create a coherent story that will be available for a lot of people to learn from and heal from, really.
And heal, exactly, through the tapestry, through the puzzle pieces of each story. We create this tapestry that frees us all collectively. And I truly know that. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. I want to